try something different. I'm going to try to do a live video while I'm driving. Obviously, because I'm driving, I probably won't be able to pay attention to the comments. Keep my eyes and mind on the road. But just want to bring you along with us. We did a live video at Marina Jacks and Bayfront Park in downtown Sarasota. So let me turn the camera around so you can see. You'd probably rather see that than look at me. Going to one of the famous roundabouts. Sarasota has become roundabout city here. So we're driving through Sarasota and ready to go over to the Sarasota beaches. And this is kind of an experiment. It's the first time I've done something like this. And I really want to do this in the Florida Keys, which would be awesome, driving down the overseas highway and the 7-mile bridge. And I'll be able to kind of really take you along with me. Bailey's right here too, but I got her over in the passenger seat. Oh, good. And the sun, got to make it through this yellow light before it turns red. The sun just popped out, which makes a huge difference. Hey, Leslie, good to see you. This is just this is over the John Ringling Bridge. Of course, you can walk over here. You can see on the right side, there's a jogger over there. You walk on both sides of the bridge. In our last video, I think we did that. I think we rode a bike over there. Now, we just passed, there's a little pier that we just passed. I'm gonna give an update on it. That pier is still closed. It's about the only thing that is still closed. But that, and then the little park that is on the west side of the bridge. So now we're going over the east side of the bridge. Now we're headed over to the west side of the bridge. On the right side here is this little park, which is a great area to park in. There's not a whole, there's a decent amount of spots for the size park it is. Now, if you look on the left, though, on the left side, you see some of these trees that are really still leaning, if you can see that. So there's the park I was referring to on the right side of the road. It's just a gorgeous park, and the watercolor is great. Now that the clouds have kind of covered a little bit, it's not as turquoise, but you'll see in the drone shots I shot, the water is very colorful today. So I assume y'all are getting the audio, or else you'd be saying something. You see the fishermen here on this little bridge. So this video, I guess I'm going to update the whole Bay Area, but I'm really going to focus a lot on Anna Maria Island and Sarasota. So later today we'll be, whoop, look at this crazy driver right there. Later today we'll be going up to Anna Maria Island and might do another live video on there too in the evening. Now, we're starting to approach St. Armands Key. And this is where in the last video you saw a lot of the signs of the hurricanes. In fact, the power poles were still leaning, and I don't even see the power poles. Looks like the power poles, I think, are completely gone. So maybe they put all the power wires underground. So this is St. Armands Key. For those of you who don't know, this is the big, fancy shopping area of Sarasota, high-end shopping. Good for window shopping. You have all kinds of restaurants. It looks like there's something going on here in the middle of the circle. It's a Circle Art Festival that's happening this weekend. St. Armands Circle Art Festival. Turn on my copyrighted music, or non-copyrighted music. So you always got to be careful driving through here, as you got pedestrians all over the place, so I can't go very slow. I'm going to take, I think, one lap completely around the circle, and then we'll come back through and try to take you to Lido Key. But you can see the restaurants. There's loads of restaurants on the side. Now, when we did our video in February, I think about 70% of it was open. There were a couple of restaurants that were completely lost with the hurricanes, but as you can see, it looks pretty good today. And the part that was hit hard was this corner here on the right. There was a couple of buildings right there, an ice cream shop with that yellow sign that got completely destroyed. But things are pretty close to being back to normal 1 year later. So our second lap, let me try to turn this around a little bit so you can see. All right, so we'll try to head over to Lido Beach, because Lido Beach is kind of just a half mile from where we're at. It's kind of walking distance, which is what makes this shopping area real nice, because you can spend a day at the beach and in your easy walking distances, all kinds of shopping, dining, entertainment. All right, I got to turn the camera back around. Let these pedestrians go. You can go ahead. You got the daiquiri deck that's here on the right, all completely good and open. So we'll kind of get an idea of how busy it is, how the parking is for Lido Beach. This area here, St. Armands, is busy, but that's because of all the shops. But yeah, it looks like, you know, Florida tourism reported that we've had a record year in tourism, but with that being said, there are some areas that are still down, and the Sarasota area, I think, is one of them that was still down, but it don't look like it's down right now. Of course, this is a gorgeous day. If you saw our live video earlier, this is an unusual September day where there's low humidity and sunny skies. Normally September, you have a lot of storms and it's cloudy a lot, which is why I don't typically film Florida in September. But we got a great day, great weekend in the Tampa Bay area. In fact, I think a great 3 or 4 days. So if any of you are close, come on down between now and probably about Tuesday before the cloudy skies return. Yeah, so you can see this Lido Beach here on the right. You can park along the road. It is all paid parking. I think it's about like $3 an hour. And then they have one big parking lot coming up here soon. Once I get done with this live video, I'm going to go down to the south part of Lido Beach. I'm not going to do it now because it's just going to take too long. And I want to take you over to the other side of Lido Key. There's a name they call this area. I can't remember it now. But so this is the parking for Lido Beach. In fact, we'll just pull in here and turn around. So you can see the beach area out there. One drawback to doing a live video in the truck, I just can't stop and go out there and get some shots. But so the parking here, yeah, it seems pretty full, but you would expect that on a Saturday when the weather's just gorgeous, unusually low humidity. This is like what it is in late October or early November right now. So Hey, Curtis family, good to see you. You found parking to be an issue. Yeah. Hey, yeah, good to see you, Curtis family and Skeletor. Yeah, so now we're going to go back through St. Armands Circle and take you over. I can't think of the name of that area, kind of between St. Armands Key and Longboat Key. The name that they call that area. It's technically part of Lido Key. It's the northeastern part of Lido Key. It's where the aquarium used to be. And talking about the aquarium, the Moat Marine Aquarium, that was one of the first things I filmed today is the new aquarium. I'll talk about this in the video, but that's, yeah, Bailey's right here. She's sitting very good in the passenger seat. Normally, she doesn't like that passenger seat. She normally want to be on my lap, but she's doing very good. Let me see if I can show you. Bailey, yeah, see? Say hi, Bailey. She's right there. You see my new Ford Lariat Power Boost truck. I got this because it's got a 7.2 kilowatt generator, as I will probably be buying a trailer within the next few months, moving into the RV world. Still calculating all those expenses of the RV versus the hotel, but that's a big reason why I got this truck. But even regardless, this truck is just better suited for doing videos. So yeah, so St. Armands Key, you can see right here that it's pretty busy with parking. We'll kind of go back halfway through the circle. So I'll tell you the Florida Keys video, I'm making it earlier than I thought I would. We'll either start it October 1st or October 5th. And that's all depending on the weather. The earlier you go to the Florida Keys, right now, the cheaper it is. So just that if I can get there a weekend earlier, I save a little money. And I get better chance of getting things comped too, because when businesses are completely packed, they don't want to comp you, even though my previous video has 2.2 million views, and the video before that has 3.7 million views of the Florida Keys. Oh, thank you, Mr. Connector. Appreciate it. I can read your comments now because we're just kind of crawling along here. You get these scooters you can rent. They're city scooters, which I hadn't seen that before here. So again, there's a art festival happening in the middle of St. Armands Circle. I wish I could just kind of swivel this camera around, so maybe that's something I'll think about. Again, this is kind of an experiment doing this type of videos, so I'm kind of experimenting myself, see what things I can do to make this better. And if you all have any tips, let me know too. Give me your feedback on what you think about this kind of a video. I think it's good because I'm able to show you, cover a lot greater distances because I'm not walking, I'm driving. So now we're going to take a right here that heads over towards Longboat Key. The one thing I want to show, I'm going to do a drone shot, is I can't think of that restaurant on Longboat Key, or I mean on this area that we're going to. They also have a restaurant on Siesta Key, and I can't think of the name, but I'm pretty sure they're open by now. But Let me know how the video looks as far as shakiness on my phone. I'm doing this with my phone, and I've got the super shaky setting on, so hopefully it's not too shaky for you. So this is long. This turns into what they call Gulf of Mexico Drive, and I believe it's about 11 miles long down Longboat Key, and then it turns into Anna Maria Island. You go over the Longboat Key Bridge onto Anna Maria Island. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over that little bridge. They call it New Pass, the New Pass Bridge that takes you on to Longboat Key. I'm just going to go over that real quick and then make a U-turn and come back. Oh, thank you, Leslie. Oh, that's good. That's good to know, Skeletor. I appreciate that. Now, right here is kind of the area that I was talking about. It's a great area to come. I can't think what to call this area. The signs don't say it. But anyways, you got two really good restaurants. You got New Pass Grill there, and then you got the restaurant next to it, and that's the one I want to check on because New Pass Grill was open. Yeah, way in the distance. Oh, you probably can't see that there, but it's that restaurant in the distance. Yeah, I see people over there. It's open. So this is New Pass Bridge, and then this takes you over to Longboat Key, and this turns into Gulf of Mexico Drive. Gulf of Mexico Drive, even though I guess it's technically called Gulf of America, but the road is still Gulf of. So I'm just gonna make a U back over there. Oh, they got nice parking areas on the right. Nice parking area. In fact, maybe I should have pulled in there. Well, I'll eventually go in there and do some drone shots. Oh, I see some boaters out there on a sandbar. Oh, that's beautiful. So we'll just pull into this area here. This is where the Moat Marine Aquarium, the old Moat Marine. Now they closed this down, which I think it was July 7th, because they're moving to near the University Town Center area, Nathan Benderson Park area of Sarasota, and they had said that was going to open like in spring of 2025. Well, they miscalculated the process of moving all the mammals and aquarium and all the fishes over. Are you seeing any damage left over from last year? Very little. If you saw at the beginning of the video, when we first came on the island, you saw some tilted trees. The pier, I can't remember what they call that pier that's on the east side of the bridge, is still closed. That little wraparound, they had a wraparound drive that goes there where they had a little marina on one side and the pier on the other there. Maybe they called it Sunset Pier. But that area is all still closed, but that's it. Everything else is open. I did a live video earlier from Bayfront Park that showed O'Leary's Tiki Bar, which is all wide open now. So on the right there, great. Thanks for that about the video. Yeah, on the right, we just passed the old Moat Marine Aquarium, but I'm going to take you to kind of the end of the island here, because this is a great place to come. Right here on the right. Oh, I saw something about your sister lives. On the right, there's a little nature boardwalk area there. I'm going to have to go check to see if that's open. In fact, I'll probably close out the video and do that now. But this is a great little park to come in. It's usually hardly not busy. I mean, look at today. We've got a great beach. Everybody is over at Lido Beach, and nobody is over here on the bay side. Just look at this park coming up. It's just a beautiful little park. I mean, there's nobody here. This is great. You got a little playground on the right. You got picnic tables. Oh, this is a place to come. go get you a lunch somewhere and bring it here and chill out. And you got the nice view of the John Ringling Bridge in Sarasota there in the background. So anyways, I'm going to close it out. Don't want to keep you on for too long. I know it's a Saturday. You guys probably got lots of things to do. So I may pop in later with another live video from Anna Maria Island. So I just want to give you a look, experiment with this new driving live videos. Let me know what you think and your feedback and all that. And I'm sure most of you are watching this during the archive video. So just pop in the comments below things that maybe I could improve on or whatever. So again, we want to do this. We'll go down to the Florida Keys, driving down the overseas highway and do a live video. Oh, that'd be awesome. So I'll be able to take you all with me. I'll pay for all the expenses, all the lodging and all that. And y'all can just come right with me through these live videos. So anyways, we'll talk to you later. Hope you all are having a good weekend.